I've been struggling in my relationship with God. This started at the beginning of last year. As it is the ritual with January, we all had expectation and goals for the new year. I remember going to church and we're given these prayer cards to fill, and what I really, really wanted for that year was a new job. At that time, the contract with my old job was going to end by April, and I really was praying for a new job before the end of my contract. Not just a new job, I also wanted a job that would times X my salary. Of course, I wanted to go on Twitter and give testimony, and also go on stage to give testimony about my miracle job with the times 23 salary increase. Yes. With that hope and that belief, I went ahead to do everything that I've heard people talk when they give their testimony of a new job. I prayed, I fasted, I sewed, I danced, I praised, I did everything in the books that they said to do. But nothing was forthcoming, at least not as I expected it to. I did get a job, but I didn't get a job that was times X any salary. If anything, I felt like it was even a pay cut from my former salary. From that moment, I started getting disappointed and wondering, did my prayer not work? Was I doing something different? I mean, I did what they said to do. Why is it not going the way I planned? But I was still believing. Problem with this belief that I had was I wanted God to perform miracle in the way that I expected him to. So even though it was showing up for me in his own way, I was still disappointed because it was not my own way. Fast forward to December, the miracle job still didn't materialize, and at that point, I became full-blown offended at God. I became entitled and I became very angry. Even though I never expressed that anger, it was very evident in my behavior with him. It was evident in my devotion. From that point on, everything I did was from a place of chore and not from a place of a reverence or a relationship or fellowship with the Father. And then I realized that I've been treating God like a Ponzi scheme, put 1, get 10, not trusting the Father and not trusting his plans for me. I didn't even realize how offended I was until I was over at Lara's place for a sleepover, and we're just discussing about Daniel and the 3 Hebrews, where they were going to put them into the pit of fire. Is that their God is capable to save them, and even if it was not, they were still not going to bow to the idol. Immediately we went over that scripture. I remember bursting out in tears. I felt so chastised, I felt so little, and I felt so ashamed of myself. Because I called him Abba, I've forgotten that it was also Lord, and his plans are way better than whatever I could have for myself. I'm in the process of reconstructing back that relationship with him. I'm in the process of learning to see him as God and Lord over my life. I am learning to really trust God and the plans that he has for me.